Welcome back, guys, to another track guide, Hotlap and setup video. This time we're going to be tackling the Mexico Grand Prix circuit. Tough little one to absolutely nail. But let's get into it and do the best that we can. Starting the lap then, you want to be braking just before the safety car board on the left. Third gear as you throw it into the corner. And then be careful on the power. It's very, very tough on the power here, but better exit you can get out here. It pays all the way down this very, very, very long straight here at Mexico. So if you come on down near the end of the straight then, braking down, you want to be looking for this crane on the left hand side. You can brake just after it, around the 100 meter board, but I always keep an eye out for this crane because, well, it's a massive crane, isn't it? And the 100 meter board, not going to be, well, it's just after. So look for the cherry picker crane thing on the left, just after 100 meter boards right there. Down into third gear as you throw the car in to the right, and then for this left right chicane you want to try and keep the car as straight as possible. Take as much of the curve on the inside as you can, and then you just want to miss the, for me I want to miss the orange sausage curb there. I always seem to get a better exit when I don't go over it, but I have seen some people really cut this corner. I can't do that. I get track limits whenever I do that. And the car bottoms, as you can tell from there. Really good exit out here as well. Back onto the second DRS straight up the lap. Third or fourth gear on the exit. Third gear is probably a bit better than fourth, but fourth you can get the power down a little bit quicker. Into turn 4 then, 100 meter board, braking on the curb on the left, down into third gear, and try and hug as much of the inside of this as you can, and keep the car over to the left as well. For the right hander, I just give it a slight tap of brake, down to second, and then shift back up to third, and then use all of the curb on the exit as well. You really get the power down on this part nice and early. This telegram pole thing on the left, speakers, that's where you want to be, sort of a light brake and then into third gear again, get the car rotated, late apex, and on the power as early as you can for the exit. Now for the S's completely flat throughout apart from the first entry one. If the first entry one was flat, that would be ridiculous. Crypto board at the top there, braking down into fifth gear, fourth, fifth gear, and then you are completely flat. Just take the best line you can, hug the inside of this one to open up the right hander. If you need to keep it in sixth, keep it in sixth, but I tend to shift up to seventh, and you just want to take as much of the curve in as you can. Pick up the DRS on the exit and then keep the car all the way into the left hand side. And then we're looking out for the safety car board on the left hand side again. That is the braking point. Down to third or fourth gear as you get the car rotated. Miss the sausage curb on the left, careful with track limits on the exit, and then back over again for the safety car board on the right hand side. And you want a nice run into the left hander. Short shift to third for this. Careful as the back end will want to step out on you all the way through this section, just be mindful of that. Third gear for the right hander, don't touch the thing on the right hand side there, rotate the car way too much. And then again, as we said at the start of the video, safety car board on the left, just a light dab of brake, throw the car in, you got to really throw the car in. Careful of the wall on the outside, that is always a bit of danger. And then if you're on a quali lap, you want to keep it to the inside, save a couple of hundred. If you're on a race one, just ignore the racing line. There we are, there's the track guide for Mexico. It has been a while. Brazil will be coming out in a couple of days as well. And then we'll just get these finished before F124 comes out. And then if the handling is much different, I will do them all again on F124 for you. And we'll start with Bahrain the day it gets released as well. So stay tuned for that. Now we'll get into a hot lap now. It's not the best hot lap, haven't driven this game in a few months. My muscle memory just isn't there. However, I remember where the braking points and the turning in points are, so I hope this track guide's helpful. I'll give you a setup as well at the end, as I always do. So yeah, enjoy, take care, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Okay, so let's get into the setup for this video then. So 46-36 wings, very high wings for the amount of straights there are, but you gain so much more back in the corners. It's ridiculous, and you also get a decent straight line speed on this as well. So yeah, 46-36 on the wings. You could go down to 27-40 if you wanted to, but where it was absolutely fine. 55-51 on the on and off throttle. How to keep the car balanced as you're trying to get on the power can be a little bit touchy here and there, so if you want to go 50, 50-50, 55-51 is where I found it to be the best overall balance. Suspension, right, left, absolutely zero surprises there, I expect by now. Seems to be the way all the setups are going at the moment. Suspension 39.7 on the front and rear, so very stiff on the front and very soft on the rear, which again seems to be a trending pattern. Again, with all the other setups that I've done, it just helps you get on that power that little bit earlier. Front anti-roll bar at 10, rear anti-roll bar at 5 again, helping with the downforce and the stiffness of the suspension as well. Ride height 32-38, very high on the rear because you have a lower rear ride height. The car bottoms out a lot through the S's, and you want to use as much of the curving as you can to really save that lap time, so quite high on the rear. I found if I dropped it any lower than 38, it would just bottom out anyway. Brake bias, 100% brake pressure and 55% brake bias. In a race run, you want to be using 56, 57 as always. And then tyre pressures, 22.7 on the fronts, 20.0 on the rears. In a race, we'll bring it down to like 22.4, and then minimum on the rears. But there we are, guys. That is the Mexico Hotlap setup and track guide. I hope you've enjoyed. Brazil will be coming out in 3 or 4 days time. I want to get these out as quick as I can for you guys. But there it is. Hope you enjoyed. If you have enjoyed, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you are new, or if you've enjoyed it, or if you've taken something from this, or it helps someone. If it helps someone, then subscribe. Why not? See you next time, guys.